So let's go find Matthew 7:12 and see what it says. I have New King James Version. I have two Bibles that I read from. One's my car Bible that I take to church. And then I have my family study Bible, which is what I normally use here. And because I was down at Nan's, I was using my car Bible all week this week. So my Matthew at Nan's is up at the top. The tab is at the top of my Bible. And this Matthew is closer to the bottom. So I can never find it whenever I have to go back and forth like that. Let's see.
Mommy!
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your blue jay's on your bed. Mommy!
Yes, ma'am.
He did it!
Hey, Charlie, could you help Oakley out?
Oh, what did she do?
Somebody unplugged her tablet, and she can't play her game.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says. 7:12. Okay, 7:12. Let's see. Therefore, whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Okay. We should do unto others what we want others to do to us. We should be good to others, hoping others will be good to us. This is what it does not say, what I'm about to say next. Do good to others so they will do good to us.
Mommy, she's not even helping.
Okay, Oakley, I'm sorry. I told you you got to get your stuff together before I started because I wasn't able to help you right then. Yeah, that's what that means. You're going to have to get something else to do. You want to call her for a little bit up here beside me? You want to call her? Get your coloring book out. Come over here and sit down on this side. You want to check out my new books? Want to check out my new books? I'm so excited, guys. We got the Tuttle Twins. I got the Tuttle Twins books. I'm so excited. Someone close to me had them for sale for $5 for both of them. So exciting. The ABCs. And if y'all never heard of the Tuttle Twins, y'all better go get you some Tuttle Twins. Let me give you the perfect example here. This is the ABCs of economics, okay? Where's it at? F is for Federal Reserve. Oh, wait. Let me mirror it so you can read it. They don't lie. Creates new money out of thin air, it says. But then, let's check out what W stands for. Wealth. Everything that you value. Tuttle Twins is a great cartoon with a good moral compass. They have conservative mindset, really, and it's great. It's great. So I got the American Revolution and economics. Here's your, there you go. Here's your pencils. You're welcome.
Can you open them?
Yes, ma'am.
I accidentally ripped them.
Oh, you accidentally ripped the box? That's okay. It's still usable, ain't it?
Yeah.
We can still use it? Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Do you like pink?
I love pink. Okay, so practicing the golden rules, we follow Jesus and remember what it says. We should do unto others what we want others to do to us. We should be good to others, hoping others will be good to us. This is what it does not say. Do good to others so they will do good to us. We do not do good as a way for others to do good to us. It does not say to do good to others because they expect us to do good to them. It does not say do good to others because we think that is the good thing to do. And it does... Oh, yes, hold on. It does not say do good to others because they have done good to us. So what y'all got to think about that? What do you got to say about that? It's hard. It's really hard. Yes. Color it. Love it. Okay, if you're going to sit right here, say hi.
Mama.
Tell everybody hi.
Mama.
Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Mama.
What?
The little one falls.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So, it's really hard to have the mindset to just love everybody, right? And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to love everybody. But I can't think of I know what I want to say, but I can't get the word to come out of my mouth. When your brain's on autopilot, how many of you go through the tally marks in your brain when somebody asks for help to see if they've helped you recently? Like you owe them a favor. Just on autopilot. How many favors do you count up in your head? When somebody really, really needs something and you have to weigh your options. Do I stop what I'm doing to help them because they helped me? Even if they didn't help me, am I going to help them? Would they help me? Does that go through your brain? We should do unto others what we want others to do to us. But we should not do good to others because that is the good thing, because we think that is the good thing to do. There's a difference there. And it's time to call that out. Check it out. Can I have that? Thank you. There is a difference there. Do you unconsciously help others? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Do you unconsciously just help others? Or do you count up the tally marks in your brain? Let's see. Let's read. I had it marked, I thought. You're wired to just jump and help. Me too, but I wasn't brought up that way. I was stopped a lot of times growing up because, you know, I would be told, you're wasting your time. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that for you. Why would you do that for them? And that's how I was. They tried to raise me that way. I still went and did it. I still jump in at any point. The other night after church, I have 5 kids. Okay, the other night after church, they were starting to decorate for VBS. And I said, what can I do to help? She's like, girl, take them kids home. I was like, let me help you. I don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear it. Oh, okay. Walker wants me to wear it. Just for a minute. My mom made me this hat for Mother's Day. Our church had a tea party, and we had to wear hats. It's got butterflies on it. She decorated that sucker. But you do have boundaries. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. What about like when someone It's really hard to set boundaries when people knowingly take advantage of you, you know? What? No. Do you want this? Yeah, okay. Hey, Macy. Could you turn on something for Walker to watch? You want to go watch your movie? No, that doesn't go on your eyes. Go in there with Macy. She'll turn on your movie, okay? Go on.
I hope it's not lightning McQueen.
Oh, why not?
Because
Why not?
I hate lightning McQueen.
Oh, man.
Oh, Mommy,
What?
this one is about to fall.
Yeah. You're praying about this constantly? Lord, lead me. Yeah. Myra, it's not a different story.
Right.
It's not a different story. It's the same story, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. That hardwire in your brain that has to cut people off. You know?
Mommy,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna change my car into a blue shirt.
No, it needs washed. Can you take that in there, please?
Ta-da! Baby.
I do jump in. So, like, I get that aspect of it. I'm talking about, like, when I know somebody that runs out of gas on purpose. Okay. They do. They run out of gas on purpose. That's what I'm talking about. Someone you know runs out of gas on purpose, and they call you needing help. Are you going to go help them? Or are you not going to go help them because you know that they ran out of gas on purpose? Like, they take advantage of God, people's godliness, you know? Yeah. That's a different subject, too. Probably not, and then pray, Lord, forgive me, but goodness. Yeah, it's hard. And it's hard. That's a hard boundary that you... There's different circumstances for everything. But it says... It says... We should do unto others what we want others to do to us. We should be good to others, hoping others will be good to us. What it does not say is, do good to others so they will do good to us. We do not do good as a way for others to do good to us. Y'all ever heard that saying?
Mommy, I want a heart.
Okay. We're having Meltdown City over here today. What's that saying? You do something good will come back to you, or the boomerang effect. If someone won't help themselves, right. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is at what point do we draw the boundary?
No.
What it does not say is, listen, this is also on the list. What it does not say, do good to others because they expect us to do good to them. It does not say that. It also does not say, do good to others because we think that is the good thing to do. Like, we can't get more brownie points in heaven.
Mama.
Do you think that's going to get you to climb up on the social ladder? You know?
Mama, what color should
If it keeps happening, I just cut them off. You can't just help
what
everyone.
color could I use?
I'll help once, and if you ain't trying to help yourself, I'm done.
Mama.
Right, not everyone's your assignment.
Mama.
Yes, Oakley, you were sitting right here beside me.
Which color should I use?
Green.
Uh,
Girl, you didn't even want to use green. Use purple.
purple?
Yeah. Oakley likes to play this game where she asks me what I want, and then she still does what she wants. That's all that goes. It also does not say to do good to others because they have done good to us. That's where the spirit of discernment comes in. Right. You don't give up or help to get rewards. The world is full of those who will take advantage of others. Yeah. You have to have the spirit of discernment. And I wake up and I pray every day that I get discernment. You have to be able to weed people out, you know? You have to be able to weed people out these days. I mean, it's so hard. We were in the park, and there was it was like a First Friday where they have like free stuff for the kids and things at the park. And before I got out of the car, you know, I prayed for discernment. I was like, Lord, you gotta pray for the public, okay? I gotta understand people, especially in my neck of the woods. I ask for prayers to understand their decisions and life choices. Because I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not perfect, all right? But I literally had an instance last week where we went into the public city park. We walked past this canopy, and they have Bibles and crosses, and I just get creeped out. And I know you're like, what's going on? What's she saying? I'm telling you, I got the heebie-jeebies. Okay? And I get to looking. And the word affirmed stood out on the giant poster that they had. They weren't there for the right reasons. The sign said, everyone is affirmed. Everyone is welcome, affirmed. So I walk a little bit past that. I'm like, Brian, we got to get out of here. Like, let's move on. Let's go. This ain't where we need to be.
Mommy, where are we going?
Nowhere, honey. We're just going to sit and color and play in a splash pad and jump on a trampoline today.
I don't want to play on this splash pad.
Okay, that's fine.
I want to play on the water slide.
Okay. So we get a little further away, not much further. Somebody comes walking like behind us, and I get creeped. Okay. I get creeped out, and the kids are playing, and my husband leaves me to go to the other end of the park, and I'm not voicing this out to anybody, okay? I'm thinking it's my anxiety, right? I'm like, it's your anxiety. You know, you don't go with your kids often in very many places, and Brian is ditching you. It's your anxiety. Just calm down. They're fine. They're on the slide. And I just happened to look up. This person was standing on the other side of the slide, staring dead at me. I got my kids and we left. I texted Brian, I said, let's go. I said, we got to go. No, I was creeped out. And I was thankful for the spirit of discernment that day, because I knew before I even walked near that tent, something was going on.
I want to use my pen.
So, honey, can I do it in a little while? Please?
Did you refill my pen up?
No, I gotta find the refills. I hid them so good, I hid them from myself. I think they're up there. Do you want to use my pen?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. There you go. So the spirit of discernment is 100% going to help you with this. Hi, Bert. We're talking about the golden rule. What we should do to others, we should do to others what we want others to do to us. We should be good to others, hoping others will be good to us. But what we should not do is do good to others so they will do good to us. We should not do good as a way for others to do good to us. We should not do good to others because they expect us to do good to them.
Mommy, you're supposed to read the Bible.
Girl, I am reading the Bible. What are you talking about? We should not do good to others because we think that is a good thing to do, and we should not do good to others because they have done good to us. So we read Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, and we're currently on the topic of discernment. Because it's hard to put up a boundary to people who take advantage of you. And it's hard to get out of autopilot of getting tally marks in your brain of how many times somebody has helped you versus how many times you have helped them. Myra, is that what we've been building up to? Accepting and forgiveness? Did you get your test? That's what we've been working at for the last 2 weeks.
Ta-da! One black leg.
One black leg. Good job. Oakley's coloring.
Oops, I just got macaroni.
That's okay. I know I have to read one of these character building blocks, but so many of them are coming out. I don't know which one I need to read.
Mama, can I have my yellow lip gloss?
I don't know where it is.
That's right, you. Missy put her lips on it.
Oh.
It's mine, though. Mine was yellow.
Okay. All right. Hi, Rachel. I don't know. Do you think we should follow with courtesy? Do we need to read about courtesy? Do we need to read about kindness? We already read about obeying. Friendliness. Let's read about friendliness.
No friendliness.
Come on, Oak.
Why?
You can't sit here and put me down, girl.
Why?
You gotta let me go with the flow.
I don't want to read the Bible.
I'm reading it. You're just an innocent bystander. How about that?
No way.
No way, she says. Okay. Friendliness. What it means to be friendly. Friendly persons have open hearts and helping hands. This is what we needed to read. They want to accept and be accepted by others. They extend their courtesy and affection and hope that others will return theirs. Friendly people are good neighbors. They are willing to help when help is needed. They cooperate with those about them, even those who are uncooperative. Friendliness is a happy experience. There is no such thing as a sad friendship. Friendship is catching. It is infectious. It is hard to be around. It's hard to be around a friendly person and remain unfriendly. The saying is true. If you want friends, you must be friendly. The heart of friendliness is love. A true friend loves at all times. That's Proverbs 17:17. The Bible also says a brother is born for adversity. That means a friend is still a friend when trouble comes. The test of friendship comes when a friend gets into trouble and needs you. If you are a true friend, you are there to help.
Mom, can I have the tablet that stands up?
I don't know where that is, honey. Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Yes, your tablet was on top.
Oh, let's see this. Jesus showed friendliness. Look for any Bible story or Bible reference where Jesus was disrespectful, mean, proud, quarrelsome, rough, rude, self-centered, uncaring, or violent. Perhaps you are thinking of the time when Jesus cleansed the temple by driving out the money changers. This was discipline, just as you need to discipline your children at times. It is not really lack of friendliness, but well-deserved discipline. You do not think yourself unfriendly to your children when you must discipline them. When your children see the friendliness of Jesus, they will want to be like him. Let's go read discipline. Let's go read discipline. Sorry, my sister's trying to call. This is the trail I'm talking about. Usually I get started with nothing, okay? And then we just go chasing stuff. Okay, discipline is not a character building block here, but self-control is. Let's read that one. 112. That's a form of discipline. Hey. Did that say 112? What does self-control mean? Self-control means to manage ourselves. Some people let their emotions control them. Others let their physical bodies demand unwholesome things that control their lives. Alcoholics lose control of themselves when their minds and bodies team up against them and demand more alcohol. Habitual eaters or gossipers or drug addicts lose control of themselves as their minds and bodies demand more, then still more. We lose control of ourselves in other ways too. Some people can't stop drinking coffee excessively. Others have to eat too much candy or junk food. Others have a compulsion to gossip or talk or complain. Others cannot make themselves do the work they know they must do. Self-control is temperance, patience, and responsibility. It makes people get started on important things when others can't move. It inspires confidence in self when bad habits would make them feel insecure. Self-control is very difficult when we try to do it alone. But when we let God control our desires, our hearts, our minds, our purposes, He will give us the wisdom and help for us to control our lives. Self-control is not always controlled by self alone. We need God and others to help us. Amen to that. Christine, did you make a new page or did you just change your name?
Who's that?
My friend.
Oh.
I got friends now. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I'm cool now. She said, no. I didn't know you got friends. Shoot. New page. Oh, okay. Okay. I need some feedback. Somebody come up here and talk to me. Oakley said, she's like, duh, I'm right here. What do you think about that? If somebody is nice to you, will you be nice back to them? Because they're nice to you?
Yes.
What if you never ever talked to them before? Would you be nice to them first? Or are you waiting till they be nice to you? Which is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think you should be nice to people first. Okay, so we need to know a boundary line and how you feel about the golden rule. We should do to others what we want others to do to us. Me too. Me too. Perfect example was yesterday. Normally, I don't leave my house in my pajamas, okay? I really try not to do that. But I have a lot of kids, and sometimes when I'm running late, not sometimes, all the time, more often than I'd like. Our kids had their first troop meeting last night for American Heritage Girls. And I'll talk about that in a second. But I got busy and lost track of time. And before I realized it, the meeting was in 35 minutes. And it takes 20 minutes to get there. I got 4 kids. They've been playing outside all day on the splash pad. Still in their bathing suits. And 2 of them are taking a nap. Oh my gosh. So I start running around. I go get in the car and I look down and I had on my soft shorts and my t-shirt that I've been working in all day. I stunk. I was sweaty. My hair was up in a bun. And we got to go to church to the troop meeting tonight. What, honey?
Can you read this at the bottom?
Let me see. It says bubblegum flavored lip balm. So, Charlie's like, are you going like that?
Oh,
And I said, yeah, girl, I don't got time to change. I said, that we know these people. Like, it's nothing new, but I do still try to look decent and presentable, most of the time. We get there, and there's new people there. And they had no idea where they went, where they were going, walking up to it. The dad's cussing. He didn't want to be there. The mom's just trying to get her kids into something into church, it seemed like, because our meetings are at a church. And, their tank tops, soft shorts, buns, and nobody, they were like looking around trying to figure out where we're all going. And I said, hey, this
Mama.
way. And she looked at me, and the sense of relief that she had when I looked like her was like, thank God. Because everybody else was dressed up. Everybody else had their uniforms on. And everybody got ready for that meeting.
Mama.
That's why I was running late yesterday. Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to talk to people about my Jesus, and you're getting in my way today. You are getting in my way today, girl. You know what?
I want to watch Super Kids on the tablet.
I don't have control of that right this minute. That's not a me question. That's a Macy question. He did use me in that way. And, like I said, I try to never... Because... I'm going to say this, and you're going to think, I don't know what you'll think of me, but I really don't care. It looks bad on me Because already, automatically, I'm a stereotype when I leave this house, 4 kids, by myself. Someone always says to me, man, you got your hands full. Or, I don't know how you do it. I don't do it. I'm up at 2 a.m. doing dishes because they pile up in the sink all day long because I don't do them. I bathe at 3 o'clock in the morning after I do the dishes because all day long I can't leave my kids alone until they're asleep all at the same time.
Mama.
I don't do it.
Mama.
So I really try to get myself together because I'm adding on to that stereotype if I don't. And I look like a mess. I looked like a mess last night. My hair was a mess last night. Yeah. So, you know, people are used to getting the real dose of me, you know. I don't even have kids and do that. Yeah. But still, I don't like to add on to my stereotype because I don't want people to look at me and think down on me. It's coming out, okay? I'm trying not to cry. I don't want them to think down on me because of all the stuff I go through daily. Because it's not bad stuff. It's not bad stuff. It's a blessing. You know, at one point in my life, they told me I couldn't even have kids.
Yeah, sure.
They told me I couldn't have kids. So, it's a blessing. It really is. So I guess that maybe I should work on that on myself. Trying to not please others or not worrying about what other people say. But I really try to look presentable in the best way possible. Because I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't want them to look at me and think, man, I can't tell you. Even whenever me and my husband were walking through the county fair the other day and we were pulling our kids in a wagon, okay? We got a Cabela's outdoor wagon, like a game wagon, and we put the 2 littlest ones in there, and I was holding the hands of the other 2, and my husband was pulling the wagon. And 3 people immediately were like, I couldn't bring all them kids to the fair. They didn't say it to us, but we heard them say it. You know. I don't know how they do that. That's ridiculous. You know, instantly. Stereotypes. And it's like, we don't care, you know. Right. I shared a post on Facebook that said, something along the lines of, my house is messy and I don't do it all. I don't have it all together. And I said, right, I don't have it all together. We're messy here, but they're happy. My kids are happy. You walk into my house and you don't see trash and food all over the floor. You see toys. There's toys all over the floor. Toys and clothes. Because I have 3 girls, and I don't know if you know it or not, but every day is a fashion show around here. And and they go through clothes like crazy. And they go through clothes like crazy. That's a good question. I have no idea what I'm cooking for dinner. Man. But yeah, I mean, it's a stereotype. And I guess in my head last week, I talked about being kind to all people no matter what they look like, right? Do you guys give money to just poor people? Homeless people on the street? Is that the only time you feel like you need to give somebody something? Or do you look at homeless people and think, they don't look very homeless, I'm not giving them anything? Right. It's not. It ain't. It ain't. I walked in my bathroom yesterday, and our 9-year-old son was here over the weekend, and I haven't really been home this week, right? So I walked into my bathroom yesterday when we got home, and it smelled like urine. And immediately I said, I forgot to wash the walls. He misses the toilet every time he's here. I forgot to wash the walls, and now it marinated for 4 days while I was gone. Dang. And I still haven't gotten to it yet. I still got to mop my walls later. Man. But seriously, hey Brenna, what are you doing? I seen you come in here. So do you all do that? That ties into this. It does tie into this. I don't even remember that scripture I read. Just because they look homeless? Or do you drive past them and say they don't look homeless? Took and give them a shower. What if somebody rented them a shower and somebody bought them clothes and a shower? They still don't have any money. But you don't know that. You think that they haven't been there. They just, It's not our job to worry about what they do with the money after you give them the money. It's our job to have discernment and trust that God will work in them. Okay? Because I'll tell you right now, you know how much money I got in our bank account after paying rent yesterday? Negative $50. Negative. We ain't got nothing. Okay? Nothing. We wiped out. Right? But people don't see that. People don't see that. They don't see that. One income is hard. It's hard. But with the medical issues, that our kids have, we have to. And God gets us through. I mean, He gets us through, and we have the most understanding landlord. I never want to move from here unless we're buying an actual house, because that guy, if we're $50 short, he has literally said to us before, just pay me next week, because he knows that we have taken every single bit that we had just to get up to the point to where we're $50 short. And he knows. He's a family man, and he's great. He's really great. We got blessed with this place. God does make a way every time for us, every single time. My husband, we used to worry about bills, and I had a bill book that I obsessed over, okay? I would add up how much per week we needed just to pay those bills. And then one day something in me was like, you have to stop those. I was like, you have to stop this. I shut all the bank cards off. I shut all the cards down. I didn't take them all down. I just turned them off for a little bit to gather everything. I sat down. I figured out what was on automatic, because the money was owning us, okay? I couldn't do it anymore. I had to get things under control. You know what I did? I was sitting here crying, and I just started praying. I said, God, help me organize this. Help me get in front of this. Help me get this under control. So I did. I took everything out of automatic pay, and I went back to old school, writing checks, all that. And that has helped a lot. that has helped a lot. Now, we still fall short sometimes, but things are able to be moved around. Things are late. Things are late sometimes, but they're not disconnected. Sometimes it has to be that way. But I don't complain about that because God made a way for me to just be able to move money around. Okay? He gave me the brain to be able to do that. To play chess with our money instead of letting it control us and just not having anything. So we've been blessed in that way, but people don't look at us and think they're poor, they don't have anything. Because my husband does have a great job. He does have a great job. But we also have 5 kids. He paid child support for one of those kids. We homeschool these kids. You know?
Mama!
What, honey? Yeah. And, so he has a great job, but things are not always as they seem. You literally cannot judge a book by its cover. And I was looking for that scripture. What day it was. But homeless person and think today, we have been homeless before. We have lived with family for the first year and a half of Charlie's life. We had to live swapping houses. We've been through it, okay? So things are not as they seem. That 100% ties back into we should do to others what we want others to do to us. We want others to do to us. Not because we think that's a good thing to do to get brownie points with God. Not because they have done good for us. Don't keep a tally in your brain about it. That's not important. If someone comes to you today and asks you for something, even if you can't help them, pray for them. That is helping them. Pray for them. Goodness, pray. Goodness, pray. Goodness, pray. Walker is tapping in. He is collaring now. What are you doing, Jamie? I just seen you popped up here. You're always in that car. You're always in the car, girl. I drawed on my eyebrows this morning. I haven't heard from Emmy today. I've seen her a little bit on lives yesterday. Does anybody ask her about her eyes? Did she go to the doctor? Normally we talk every day, but I haven't talked to her. I was so busy yesterday. And I was at Nan's all week this week. I know she has an appointment this week. Did you see her face? I can't tell in her videos she's been posting about her eyes because her light's been her light's not very bright. She's been having liver problems. No, Mom, I gotta do my puzzle.